Well, boys and girls, it's that time of year again. And all over North Carolina and in other states, people are gearing up for the haunt season in their haunted house, haunted trails, haunted farms, what have you. But it was ruined for me 2 years ago. Let's talk about it. I myself was a haunt actor for a while. Did very well. I could either be scary, I could be funny, or I could be both. I usually preferred both. And that was pretty good too. Had a bit of a cult following. Not to ring my own bell, but it was pretty cool. Until I found out the dark side of the haunt business. And where would I work? Well, that would be Reaper's Realm Haunted Farm and Trail in Salisbury, North Carolina. And everything was wonderful. Fun and games, and made a lot of good friends. But then it... Now, mind you, I would get in trouble with the owner every once in a while because my mouth don't know when to stop. And it wasn't bad. He would just always have to remind me, PG-13, PG-13. The last night I worked, I got in trouble because one of his preacher friends came through our line and heard me tell somebody that $20 is $20. Such a horrible thing to say to a man of God. But I shrugged it off like I normally do. Then we get paid and then we all leave. I go into a Waffle House and count my money. Then found out I got paid the same thing that somebody who had only been there 1 year had made, which is... But I let that go. What I haven't let go, I sat beside a young lady so we could eat our dinner, and she just had her head on the table, and she just hands me her phone. Her name is Sarah Jessie. Now, Sarah had been working there since she was about 15 or 14 years old. And that year, she went through hell. Grandfather passed away one day. The next day, her dad's in the hospital from a stroke. Day after that, her brother can't stop having seizures. So, of course, she's not going to put that haunt above her family. When she handed me her phone, I read the messages that she was trying to show me. They were from the owner and his wife. I'll be posting them towards the end of the video. Long story short, they were nasty sexual messages from like a 50-year-old to a 19-year-old. And say what you will, legal or not, that's still a fucking child. In those messages, you can read it yourself. She denied this motherfucker twice. What did she get paid? $200. And of course, he'll use the excuse, well, she didn't work every day, so she can't get full pay, blah, 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 blah. You know, because fuck the people who make your place happen. If they're having some medical emergencies, they're supposed to put your place above their problems. He actually expected people to miss work to make his haunt run. So give up your livelihood and possibly be fired by your boss who pays you a living wage so you can make shit money for a month. After reading her messages, I contacted 2 actors who had just disappeared. Just didn't show up, didn't work anymore, and they were 2 of the best in the business. Turns out this sack of shit's been doing this for years. I always wondered, how, I just thought everybody was fun and funny, but really, kids were being over-sexualized. Little boys wearing crotchless panties or dry humping each other, and it's just, fun. No, because it don't matter, boy or girl. They would groom these motherfuckers till they were 18, and then they'd pounce on them. And one of the actors who just vanished was being used to break up a marriage. And the story behind that is too weird, and that's too long to put on this video. So, of course, my daughter and myself both worked there, and I took us both the hell out of there. Quick, because I'll kill you over mine. Quick. But then you just find out that most of the haunts in North Carolina are just like that. They use their power. So this year, when all you lovers of everything spooky decide to go out and either work at these haunts or visit these haunts, keep one thing in mind. Don't let your wife or your daughters work there, because this could possibly happen to them. Not to mention this being Rowan County, and Rowan County in North Carolina is a haven for a pedophile. You go diddle a kid, you get not even a day and you're out on the streets. But God forbid you sell pot, your ass will be in there forever. Now, this video is probably going to bring a lot of trouble my way, and you know what? I don't fucking care. I have all the receipts, all the witnesses, and a lot of people that want to see your dumbass shut down. They've been fucking employees for years, both literally and figuratively. Now, you get crumbs if you work there unless you're part of the inner circle, their weird little inner circle. Then you get the world, you get a cruise, you can go on vacation, you get paid all the money, but you got to be a part of that. Just sounds like hush money to me. That's what it is. Do I care to give the name? Absolutely. That would be TJ and Angie Jenkins of Rowan County, North Carolina. Owners and proprietors of Reaper's Realm Haunted Farm and Trail. Not only does he prey on kids too, but he preys on adults as well. There was adult actresses who received videos of him on his old lady, just trying to get them into the bedroom. These are employees he's doing this to. And he claims to be such a godly man, and I guess Rowan County just looks the other way because he's a business owner and, well, he's just a pillar in the community. How your preacher friends going to feel about this when they see it? Or when I mail these text messages to every one of them in the church within a 50-mile radius. Not to mention that he will hire and employ a pedophile. He's done it before. There were like 3 working there when I was there. Am I worried about retaliation for this video? No. In the words of Public Enemy, bring the noise. Now I'm going to leave you wonderful people with text messages that you can read for yourself. To that young lady. Have a good day. Stay spooky. Take your time and pause and read everything. Have fun.